What's up, everybody? We're back here, another Pioneer League. We are playing some 4-color humans. This is a deck list that I snagged from the Hunter Burton. There was I think it was a 1K tournament that was Pioneer that was played at the Hunter Burton Memorial Open this past weekend. And this is a collected company humans deck that just, literally just 4 Cocos, 34 creatures. We'll kind of just go over the cards individually. I have Experiment 1 and Hopeful Initiate at the 1-drop slot. Both cards that can get a little bit bigger up the curve to help you pressure your opponent. Werewolf Pack Leader, very, very good in this deck because it's card advantage, which you don't have a ton of outside of collected company. Thalia's Lieutenant, pump all your humans, pretty self-explanatory. Thalia, just a very good 2-drop in the format, taxing your opponents. Charming Prince does some cool things. You can reset Anointed Peacekeeper. You can blink Reflector Mage. You can blink something to get another Experiment when trigger. Does some cool stuff that way. Also, Scry plus gain life. Little help there. Peacekeeper, we're playing this in the 3-slot over Brutal Cathar main deck. I think mostly with Anointed Peacekeeper, it's going to be one of your better Game 1 cards. There are going to be a lot of situations where post-board Brutal Cathar is a better card, but I do think that Peacekeeper is a much better Game 1 card. It covers a wider range of things, so I think I like playing the Peacekeepers. For Adeline, self-explanatory, probably the best card in the deck. We're choosing to splash for Stormseeker here. You do have 4 Unclaimed Territory, 4 Secluded Courtyard, so the red splash isn't that difficult, and it does allow you to be a little bit more aggressive, especially if you have, say, a Stormseeker on the battlefield, and you either cast an Adeline or Coco into Adeline. You can get some really good surprise damage. Also, Stormseeker into Hold Up Coco lets you flip the Stormseeker, which is pretty massive. And then 4-cop is a Reflector Mage, just, a little, definitely better than Brutal Cathar. The tempo that it provides is so massive. 2/3 body's good because it doesn't have a stomp. And that is pretty much it for the main deck. Again, we talked about the Brutal Cathars in the sideboard. The 4th Peacekeeper, rounding that out for when, mostly for when Reflector Mage is bad, so you can board in, like, some number of other 3s and the Peacekeeper just for, just for sideboarding numbers purposes. Extraction Specialist against Rakdos, Reidane versus the combo decks, Thalia is good against Greasefang, Sin Collector for control, and then Hearse for other graveyard decks. So, that's the deck. Hopeful Initiate Coco 5 lands, huh? I'm kind of out on that hand. They were on melee. I couldn't find them on melee. Alright, fuck this. I'm not going to 5. Fuck this. Simply just draw lands. I refuse to go to 5. What's up, Torborg? How you doing, buddy? Greasefang. See, simply just draw the land. First name was fine. It was 5 lands, Hopeful Initiate Coco. No, it was 5 lands, Hopeful Coco. I don't want to keep that. Thoughtseize myself. Well, that's unfortunate. So I guess there's really no reason to play a card here. I mean, thankfully they only have Sky Sovereign, so I can ideally just tank ahead. Alright, attack for 1. Thalia? Why would you play Thalia? It just dies. There's no reason to play Thalia this turn. Why? What the hell? Why are they not going for it? Why on earth would they not go for it? There's literally nothing I could have with 2 colorless lands. You assume they just thought, we know they have a land, they just Thoughtseize themselves. They revealed their hand. I know they have Razorverge Thicket. We literally just saw their hand. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah, they next leveled my no play. I don't know what they feared. Is there like a human that I could have that's a flash human that would prevent them from greasefanging me? I don't know. Yeah, Containment Priest doesn't even do it. Not that that would even be a main deck card. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't take APK. Yeah, apparently Twin is just a paid actor. Paid actor confirmed. Yeah, no one does read that card. Does a lot of shit. It's got a lot of text. So now we can... God, this is rough. I guess I can APK the boat. Hope they can't discard it. We don't know that they don't have a discard outlet. But, like, option 1 is Thalia boat, which is kind of the same thing. But, like, APK is both a better use of my mana. Yeah, I think I'm just going to APK boat. Yeah, they have Sky Sovereign, or they have Rafine's Informant. So if I name Boat, they just Rafine's Informant. If I name Informant, they just tap 4 mana. So I don't think it matters. H into APK. Well, if I Mage, I guess I could Reflector Mage and hope they don't have a land to hardcast Boat. Maybe that was the play. Yeah. I hope they don't have a land. Like, that line does lose to them having a land, but... Yeah, but that line still loses to them having an untapped land, right? So it's still bad. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have haste at that point. It's reasonable. Okay, bring in hers. I went to sort by mana value, but the joke is that everything in my sideboard is a 3-drop anyways. So I guess sorting by mana value doesn't change much. Oh, man. So those cards come in. What comes out against them? Boarded in 2 Hearses, APK, and 2 Thalias. No, Collector's not good. Adeline? Would you rather have Adeline than Seeker? Yeah, that's probably fair. Adeline dodges Boat, which is nice. I think a 4-butt. Could shave a pack leader, maybe. Yeah, it also kills fast, which is important. Not giving them time. I could maybe trim an Experiment 1. Because the issue with Experiment 1 is even somewhat early, it still trades for their, Rafine's Informants. Got a Reflector or 2, actually. Kind of like Reflector more on the play. Yeah, that's another reason I might want to keep the Reflector Mages. This hand does not have any sideboard cards or a 1-drop. It's like turn 2 Pack Leader, turn 3 Thalia's Lieutenant. I don't know if that's good enough. I'll try it on the play. It's close. I think it's close. You got you. Guess you have to boarding all your Reflectors. Nice. Well, not nice, but... Fiend's Informant. Okay, that's good. We like that. That is very, very good for us. Very, very good for us. It's a long way down. This might be like a Chariot type of hand. 2-drop would be nice. And that allows me to hit with the Pack Leader and draw a card. I think that's good enough. Because they still don't have good blocks next turn, right? I think this is good. I guess this is annoying if they have Abrupt Decay, which they could have. Okay, draw a card. Oh, they have 4 core. Oh, they had Salvage. Well, Salvage hit Barhelian's kind of rough. Okay. I can possibly beat a Greasefang hit, maybe. They're 10. 2 blockers. There's a chance. Reflector Mage, I think, is just lethal, right? Yeah, Mage is lethal. Because they only have 2 blockers. I only need 1 Mage. I guess that was reason to hold the Mage last turn, but... Mage is lethal. It's not Mage. So... Lieutenant... This is 2, this is 3, this is 5, this is 5. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, they just block the 2 5s, take 5, go to 5, then, yeah. Yeah, I guess attack into Coco is the line, maybe? Oh. Well. They have good blocks, which is the awkward part, but it's not a terrible top deck. Yeah, well, it wouldn't have been a bad top deck had I, played the Lieutenant. Oh, no, if I played Lieutenant pre-combat, I can't initiate and activate, so it wouldn't have mattered, yeah. Come on! Stop! I just want to play Magic! I just want to play Magic. Come on. Just getting trolled so hard. I mean, it's always one of those days. It's always one of those days. Yeah, of course. Whatever. I mean, this hand's not bad for a 5. Don't know if it's going to raise Lotus Fields. Yeah, maybe just gamble and hope to draw the third land. I don't know, though. Like, Lieutenant might just be better anyways. That's a hell of a draw step. That is hell of a draw step. We needed something like that. You know, I'm just over here trying to cast my spells. Just not allowed to cast spells today, I guess. Lieutenant is 6 damage this turn. I think it's probably more important to cast Lieutenant here. Just want to pressure them. 6 yet. They go to 13. Is second Lieutenant lethal? Alright, 4, 8. It's only 11. This would not get pumped. Even if it did, it would only be 12, but top deck a Greenland. Well, I can't cast the Coco because the Thalia is initiate instant speed. It is, but I'm not sure if that's more important than... I guess the 1 damage is not terribly relevant. I could just hold up Initiate. Is that more relevant than getting in 1 additional point of damage? They're probably going to, like... They might end step Otawara Thalia. Like, it doesn't change the clock, so I think holding up Initiate's fine. Okay. You have 2 Lotus Fields. I accept. I could just F6 up until the point where they... I guess I don't want F6. I don't think it went through a Thalia. I have to hope their hand sucks. I mean, look, I mulled the 5, and this is still not that bad for a mull the 5. If you remove 2 counters, you can give 2 back next turn. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we can go, like, hold up Hopeful and then still get the counters back. 5 mana. I cannot cast Pour. Cast Strings. Strings 2 floating up to 8. Well, they can Strings Ultimatum with none floating, but I don't think that's good enough. They probably need, like, double strings or something. Oh, did they think they could cast Pour? I think they thought they could cast Pour. So... Okay, you know what? Funny line here. I'm going to go to combat. I think they have Otawara, but if they Otawara the Thalia, I can cast Coco in combat. Because this is lethal. Gotcha. 5 head. 5 head. Got him. Stressed down around. Well, it was lethal anyways, right? It's just 6. Yeah, it's 6 either way. As long as I hit 2 creatures, it was fine. Or a lieutenant. Yeah. Alright, so let's board in Peacekeeper. These are bad. Reidane's good. Sin Collector, very good. Do you want Thalia Heretic Cathar to make Stage come into play tapped? I don't think so. Reflector Mage, bad. This is 62 without the Thalias. If I only hit 1 human. Unless it was Lieutenant, that would have been fine. Yeah, Stormseeker's a nice addition to this deck. This might be a Charming Prince out type of matchup. Like, I think I want to keep all of my 3s. Then we just cut Prince and don't play Thalia. I think this is good. Like, that Lotus Field comes into play tapped either way. The only thing this is good against is Thespian Stage, but on the draw, I don't know. I just feel like it's not good enough. Play or draw, probably. Just cut companies? Maybe. This is what we call in the business one of them there. Sample hands that I can now go to Twitter and get my clout for the day. One of them there. Sample hands. Yeah, it's probably a lot better on the play. Are we on Breeding Pool? Because we have Reflector Mage and we're in Pack Leader. Yeah, this is certainly one of the mana bases of all time. It's fine. Can't complain too much about this. There's only 3 non-white lands, right? We just drew 2 of them. I don't know. Some of these psychopaths maybe play Censor. I'm just gonna play around Censor because why not? You never know. You never know with these Lotus Field players. I did add a 4th. Yeah, I did add a 4th. Well, no, I cut the plains. I swapped the plains for the Eiganjo. It's the same thing. So that I didn't actually add an additional non-green land. I just swapped. You know? Just remember, we cut the plains. Alright, let's go Human. I will APK you. Show me your secrets. Dirty Pop. Shit. That's bad. I guess I just... Path of Peril too. Fuck. I think I named Strings and forced them to cast Path. Right, but at least Path doesn't kill Peacekeeper. I think I have to name Strings. That's the only reasonable line. Because if I name Depopulate, they just go Strings, make 6 mana. And if they don't draw land, they won't... Yeah. Well, yeah, if I name Strings and they don't draw land, they can't cast Depopulate. I think that's my only line. Oh, I can regenerate the Experiment one, too. I don't even care if they cast Path of Peril. I only lose this, right? I do not care about Path of Peril. This is, like, honestly not that bad. As long as they don't draw land, they're kind of fucked. Because they cast Path, I just regenerate this, lose basically nothing. I mean, I lose this, but... Oh, doggy, that's a good draw. That's a good one. That's a good one, chat. Is there another Lotus Field? Just take Depopulate, right? Yeah. They go to 8, just dead next turn. Didge. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got them. Okay, they can Strings now, but it's just mana neutral. It's not plus mana. You can't do anything, right? Yeah, they're dead. They can copy Lotus Field and then be dead. I guess they have to hope I don't have a creature. But I definitely got a creature, let me tell you that much. That is one of the creatures of all time. Alright. We found a good matchup. This person's been playing a lot of, like, Atarka red-based strategies. God, Pack Leader Adeline 5 lands. I'm actually just going to keep this. I don't know if this hand's that good, but... Yeah, my draws against Mono Green were pretty bad. Alright, they are playing Mono Red. Well, probably Atarka Red. It's not a bad one. Hopefully their hand's all stomps. The nice thing about this is they're kind of incentivized to play a creature this turn and not, like, Lightning Strike the Pack Leader because of the Kumano. And then if they do that, they play, like, you know, Swift Spear, Pass, or whatever. We just slam Adeline. Yeah, the Rebirth Atarka Red deck is sweet. Gleeful plays very, very nicely with both Atarka's Command, Bushwhacker, and Stoke the Flames. People keep doing well with it. I saw a couple more lists over the events over the weekend. Okay. That is fine. Yeah, Stoke the Flames is super sick with those cards. I guess there was really no reason to do this pre-combat, because they just eat the token for free anyways, but... Yeah, let me see if I can find the list from one of the challenges. I forgot which challenge it was, but... There was a list from one of the challenges. I think it was the other one. Yeah, here it is. This is, like, the list that's been floating around. I'm not really sold on the Gilded Goose, but, like, Swift Spear, Epicure, Burning Tree, Bushwhacker... Gleeful, Play with Fire, Atarka's Command Stoke, and then Synthesizer Combustion as your artifacts to blow up with Gleeful. It's a really sweet list. Okay. I guess I'll eat their etching. Oh, do they play with fire? Can I really play around Play with Fire? It's 17. I could probably take this. It's tough. I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah, Ornithopter over Goose probably is fine, too. 2-drop here would be nice. Okay, that's good. That qualifies. I think I want the counter on the Lieutenant more than the Pack Leader, because I need better blockers next turn. So let's go green, white, Lieutenant. Yeah, this is good. Green, green, Pack Leader. Attack with both. Then I have 3 good blockers. They might try and, like, quintuple block this or something, but probably not. They probably just take this. Or chump block. Okay. At 12. Yeah, I'm probably super dead at command. What's up, TP? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Micah? Surely they don't have a Tarkus command, right? Like, you would tell me if you had a Tarkus command. Be cool, opponent. Be cool. I think they do not have a Tarkus command. Confirmed. Alright, I'll cast that. Kind of actually hilarious draw, because I can blow up the etchings in combat. It's actually kind of a hilarious draw. I want to play it on tap land so I can give Pack Leader Trample. I don't know. You know what the kids say. Manthus for blockers. That's what the kids say. Math is for blockers. Just 1 with 2 seconds on the clock in Arena. Well, at least you won, right? Draw 2. We could even find Coco off this. Okay. Alright. Have fun blocking. Do I kill the etching now to not lose my token? I would have to remove, what, 2 counters from Lieutenant, probably? Like Stormseeker? I guess having another blocker is probably better. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Also, if I remove 2 counters from Lieutenant, I open myself up to Stoke the Flames. But I guess they can stoke me anyways, because the Lieutenant has 1 damage marked on it. Although, if they have Stoke, they probably just go upstairs with me at 12. But a card on the bottom, we like that. I could beat Bustin. Bustin does, in fact, make me feel good. Implement of Combustin. Alright, we are playing against Atarka Red. Specialist? Yeah, Lifelink seems good. Honestly, Thalia's not even that bad. They have a lot of hasters. Thalia's pretty good against the Burning Tree Emissary shit. Well, Bushwhacker specifically, but... Could you link to the Gleeful deck? Yeah, I can. I still have it up, so... Yeah, APK is not great because the other cards are so cheap. Like this, maybe? Just do some very light sideboarding. Brutal Cathar bad against Play with Fire. I honestly don't even hate Sin Collector. I kind of like Sin Collector over Reckless Stormseeker. Just being able to take a Tarkus command, and it doesn't seem like we're... I don't think we want to be that aggressive against them. You know? I think being able to take a Tarkus command is really important. I want to try that. I want to see how that goes. Yeah, Stormseeker also a lot worse than the draw. I mean, this hand has 2-drop into Reflector Mage. I'm gonna keep this. It's missing a 1-drop, but... yeah, too many shocks. That's the scary part about this hand. Okay, that helps a lot. Now I can curve out without shocking. Yeah, you're certainly not the beatdown in this matchup. There are some matchups where you are, like Lotus Field, for example, but definitely not in this matchup. Okay. Think I can really block here. Take this. Kind of want to Adeline here. I don't know if that's right. Reflector Mage is a lot better if they have a Tarkus command in hand. But if they just attack with both, and like I'll probably just block. It's still a trade if they have command, right? Because it would make it a 3/4. Actually, it's not even a trade. They could have like spell plus command, but yeah, I'm gonna Adeline here. Like that. No lightning strike. This is going a little bit. This is going pretty well. Okay, that does make sense. Heard they couldn't cast last turn. 11, go to 5. They don't have command because we'd be dead to it. Oh, is that lethal? Yeah, it's just lethal. I got a 1. I mean, I don't think I have any outs, but... oh. Well, that's a card. Okay, that maybe gives me outs. I'm going to cast that one. They're at 15. Double Lieutenant is only 8 damage. So I think I take Lieutenant Thalia. Leave back the human token so I can have a blocker if they draw a 3rd Swiss Spear. I'll attack with just Pack Leader, I think. Although I get to draw a card if I attack with a human token. And I'm even dead to... I'm dead to a naked Bushwhacker if I do that. Go to 11. Next turn, cast this. Pump here. Like, the fact that I'm dead to just a regular Bushwhacker means that I think I want to leave this back. I mean, it's close, I think, but... Alright, I did that. We got busted. We got busted. I still think I like the Stormseekers over the... Or, excuse me, the Sin Collectors over Stormseekers, even on the play. Just being able to take command is so important. I was at 1, yeah. Okay, this hand's excellent. Yeah, implement for lethal. What's your life total? Oh, you're at 1? Yeah, you're dead. 1 life. I almost don't want a Thalia because I have the Coco in hand, but they're like 100% to kill the Thalia anyway, so I think this is fine. It's like Peacekeeper over Stormseeker if you want to attack the hand. You mean Peacekeeper over Sin Collector? Is that what you mean by that? I don't really want to attack. Like, if I attack with both, they just blow me out with a shock, right? Shock this, eat this. So, why don't we scry first? Scry 2. Bottom land, top that. And then we can just play Hopeful Initiate, and then we have a really good turn next turn. Topping the land with Coco in hand is maybe not the worst, but I can probably draw land. Like, they have to use their shock here anyways, right? Okay, they don't have a removal spell. I think they would have killed Thalia if they had a removal spell there. I think. Right, that's what I'm saying. If they kill the Thalia, which I expected them to do, then I get my Coco anyways. And I was sure they were going to cast a removal spell there. But this game's probably just over. We just bounce this. They can't even... Well, they can't cast shock. Alright, what you got, opponent? Rending Volley, Thalia. Okay, I accept. Kind of surprised they didn't do that last turn. Maybe they just drew it? I could upkeep Coco. Should I do it for content? Upkeep Coco for content. Roast. Alright, my mage has been roasted. Can you play the Swiss Spear? Yeah, we definitely upkeep Coco here. We definitely upkeep Go. Okay, well. Okay. Well, I shouldn't upkeep Coco, I guess. Cooked a little too much. Play with fire, the Charming Prince. Alright, sure. I accept. Wait. Why did the experiment one get pumped twice? Shouldn't it check on resolution? I thought it checked on resolution, no? Was that wrong? I thought it did. Maybe I just don't know how the card works. Oh, last known info? Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I know they still enter the battlefield, but I thought it checked, like, I thought it checked on resolution. And on resolution, this only is a 3/4, when this is a 4/4 after the last trigger, you know what I mean? Is this not lethal? It looks pretty damn lethal to me. I don't know if that's how it should work, though. I have a feeling that that's not how it should work. Right? Now I'm curious. I just want to look it up now. Evolve Rulings MTG. They both had 5 power. Oh, right. It wasn't until I Legend ruled that they didn't have 5 power. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, gotcha. Right, because when they entered the battlefield, they both had 5 power, but because I Legend ruled one, it went down to 4 power. That makes sense. So the ordering would matter in that case. I get it now. I gotcha. That's why the ordering matters. I see. I see. Say a Coco version of the standard green-white go-white toxic is probably better. I wonder if there's, like... Is there a good just green-white toxic deck in Pioneer? What are the upgrades that you get? Yeah, I guess the protection spells are a little bit better. Ooh, no second land? Have you met my friend Thalia, Guardian of Thraben? Thalia against no second land, huh? You better draw a land real quick, opponent. I'm just saying. You better draw a land real quick. Okay. It's kind of funny. My attacks aren't actually that good here. Because if I attack with both to put a counter here, they just double block Thalia. Honestly, I might just double spell. I think I like that better. I think this is just a better line. Because I have a much better attack next turn. deck's good, Ventus. This deck is dope. Toshiro Umezawa? You mean Life of Toshiro? I think that's the card you're referring to. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. The saga. Oh no, Satoru? What are you doing with Satoru? It's a 1 blue creature. Oh, the thing that makes your shit unblockable, right? The 1/3? I forget what it's called, but I think I know which one you're talking about. It's like, yeah, Tetsuko. Yeah. Still don't want to attack with Thalia. They just have a good double block. And they're not drawing land, so I can just kind of chill here. Alright, your turn. Not much of a game here, but playing Forcing Humans at Energy this weekend, playing Forcing Collector on the board, it's been so damn good. Yeah, I think this list has 3 Sin Collectors in the board, but looking to build a Pioneer version of the Esper Legends deck. Recommendation, Rivera, go look at Nassif's stream. So it's funny, we actually played the Esper Legends deck in Pioneer as a donation deck last Thursday. I think we went 3-2. And then somebody posted that they went 5-0, and they tagged me and Tandy. And then somebody also top 32 the challenge with a version of it. But yeah, there was people have been playing it a lot lately, the past couple of days. All right, what do you want against Prowess? None of these cards look particularly exciting. Certainly don't want Brutal Cathar against the Play with Fire deck. Maybe APK Specialist? Do I think Vile would break this format? Absolutely. Also, you have to remember, there's no Prismatic Ending to keep Vile in check. The only reason that Vile isn't, like, seeing a ton of play in Modern is the presence of Prismatic Ending. And there's no Prismatic Ending in this format. Vile would be absolutely broken. It would be, like, instantly banned in this format. I kind of like Specialist. Yeah, I guess Fury too. But like, yeah, there's a lot of pressures on Vile and Modern, Fury, Prismatic Ending, stuff like that. Yeah, I think the first copy of Thalia is kind of fine. Like, I think it's better than the first copy of APK because all their spells are so cheap. Yeah, Vile would be so sick. March can deal with Vile. Yeah, but it's so slow, especially on the draw. Like, you still have to spend 2 mana on it, right? I don't think I'm going to 5. I'm just gonna hope the draw lands. Yeah, why you no play lands? Mod check lands? See if they kept a 2-laner this game. I'm gonna assume that they did. Yeah, they definitely have a second land. Still can't get a free win like last game. They might get a free win this game. No! Hey, you want to trade? Any traders? Any traders? I really wanted them to trade. Yeah, the pathways are so bad. I tried pathways for a little bit, but when you decide to play like Werewolf Pack Leader into Adeline and you have a pathway in your opening hand, it's miserable. It's so miserable. Razorverge did help a lot, yeah. Makes the curve a lot smoother. Yeah, and all that, now that you have Razorverge, you just don't even, there's no excuse to play pathways anymore. Like before, you had, in order to make your mana requirements playable, you had to play pathways, but now that you have Thicket, you don't have to. Horizon Canopy would be sweet. Alright, let's go to game 3. I feel like the Canopy lands might be too good in Pioneer. I don't know. They help the aggressive decks a lot. I don't know if the aggressive decks need a lot of help in Pioneer. Yeah. I am proposing a trade offer. Do you accept my trade offer? You know what Pioneer really needs? Lingering Souls. Don't at me. We get Lingering Souls in Pioneer. Alright, I keep. I'm not even sure that Lingering Souls would be that good. I mean, it would be good for sure, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it would be broken. Needs Necropotence? Absolutely not. Yeah, this hand's good. You Thalia over Pack Leader on 2, right? I think. Let's attack first and see what they do. Maybe if they cast a removal spell, that informs my decision. Yeah, I'm just gonna Thalia. I mean, the thing about Thalia is it, like, if they have a shock, they just respawn and kill the Initiate, but... Okay. Didn't get World Spy or Innistrad Remastered. Yeah, that card's not from Innistrad. It's the... no, it's from the other Innistrad. Wait, what am I... Why did my headphones just stop working? Can you guys hear the music? My headphones just stopped working. It's weird. They're fully charged. I don't know why they stopped working. That's kind of strange. Combat? If they have Rending Volley, they get to... I'm just going to double spell here. I don't want them killing the Adeline. I think this is better. Just go Initiate Pack Leader. Let's go Initiate first. I think I like this line. It's kind of weird. I don't know what happened to my headphones there. 2 mana for an opt. What a steal. What a steal. Because now, if they have Rending Volley and they kill Adeline, then I get the draw card. That's why I did it this way. Whereas, like, if I play Adeline last turn and they have Volley, I don't get as much out of it. Yeah, you could type exclamation point playlist. Should be a link there. Steez train with the Fat Clouds. Hold on. Just for you, Steez. I cast Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. Gonna be jealous of my dinner tonight. What are you making? Oh, we clouding. Foggers. Foggers is a great emote. Combat. I will attack. What do you have? I don't think it matters how I resolve these. Joel is also a good emote. Artemis on 1 Reinforced Ronin. In this deck? Do you play it over, like, the 3rd copy? But they let me go to combat first. I'm wondering if you play it over the 3rd copy of, like, Experiment 1, maybe? Oh, okay. So it's over the 4th. It's basically over the 4th Experiment 1 as the 8th one drop. I could see that. It's kind of a weird card, but maybe it's not that bad. I did Echoes. Did you send me a deck list in Discord? I did. Thanks again, buddy. I think you sent me the list. Or if you haven't, you could DM it to me. On Malira? Yeah. Carmonix Rats deck for Pioneer. What would that look like? What would Carmonix Rats look like? There's probably not enough good rats. I mean, I guess you get to play Pack Rat. That card's dope. Yeah, Wide Boris is nice. There's the Piper guy. That's a 2-drop, right? What's the text on that? It mayhaps have been better to play Lieutenant there. I'm not sure. Oh, what's up, Dilly? I mean, my PC's pretty good. I don't think I'm not really in need of a new PC. Okay. 3/4 with 2 damage, huh? So we want to trade. I propose a trade offer. Do you accept my trade offer? Let's see what else they cut. 3 Adeline, 3 Peacekeeper, 2 Prince, more, 1 Kudroth. So they cut a Hopeful. And they cut something else. They did 2 Pack Leader? How about that? Pack Leader is so busted. I don't want to cut a Pack Leader. Oh yeah, 7 TB Jace Meister. Oh, they didn't have a 3rd? Okay, I gotcha. Well, if you don't have a 3rd, then it makes sense. Are they casting Treasure Cruise? Looks like they're dead then. Treasure Cruise in my house? Kidding me? Play a Jump Blocker. Oh, Stream Decker down? Are you surprised? Easy clap. Right. I think this person plays boats. Reveal Gigantha. Double Thalia on the draw with no 3rd land. I still think I'm keeping this hand. It's kind of mid, though. I think I'm going to keep it. It's close. I think this hand's very, very close. Because, like, if they don't kill Thalia, this hand gets kind of awkward. But, I mean, I also have to draw lands, too, but... What do you play in a Pioneer LCQ later? You should probably just play Greasefang. I think Greasefang right now, given the decks that people are playing, is probably the best choice. Either Greasefang or Rakdos. You can't really go wrong with Rakdos. Was there a lot of Greasefang at Hunter Burden? Oh, this is Heroic. Okay. Heroic. Okay, go. Is Angels playable? I don't think so. I mean, playable, yes. Is it good? I don't think so. I don't think it just doesn't have a ton of good matchups. Well, I imagine Thalia's your best card, right? Against them. Thalia has to be your best card against them. Yeah, they just had 2 tap lands. Tested a Pioneer Hammer Shell built around Michiko, Glitters, and Commitment Spirits. Ooh. Interesting, Secret. I'd love to see a list, if you have one. That's interesting. You try to go beatdowns here. Is there ever a world they trade Thalia for Virtuoso? There's certainly a world. I think I'm playing Adeline here. Because the nice thing about Adeline, it actually blocks pretty well. Like it being a 2/4. Oh, well, we got a free point of damage into. They just didn't eat the token for free. Okay, that's totally fine by me. Because now they can't cast a follow-up spell. Goblin's Hammer? Jeez, I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen Goblin's Hammer before. It sounds kind of hot. Snow Step on Sneck, thank you so much for the 5 months. The reason that Greasefang is so good is it kind of does both things very, very well. Like, it has a very, very good unfair game plan, but the plan B is really good too. Just casting chariots and boats and stuff like that. That plan is still really good, so. But thank you for the 5 Sneck. I appreciate that, buddy. Hope you have a good day today. Alright, I'll look at this list after Seeker. Let's think about this turn here. At 9? What happens if they have a 3rd Anger? So let's assume 3rd Anger discards spell. So the Anger would be +3. So it's 12 trample, which means I would need 3 toughness. I could also leave back the Thalia, right? No, because if they discard a spell, it has 3 toughness. Because I was going to say we get Thalia, and then first strike we would trade. I think I have to double spell here. I'm just trying to think of, like, how much that I want to attack with. I guess I could also just gain life with Prince. It's not unreasonable. I think I want the counter on the Prince. So why don't we go Prince gain life, Lieutenant attack with everything. Yeah, that's good, I think. I think that works. This should allow me to buy. This should buy me a turn. Because I can always block with Adeline if I absolutely have to. But I also have a 2/2 blocker here. So they block there and take 12, go to 5. I think we should be fine, even if they have 3rd Anger. They could go Reckless Rage and another spell. Oh, I guess we're just... No, we're not necessarily dead if they have God's Willing, because they can't really cast 2 spells, right? So they cannot cast Anger at instant speed. So what if I just did this? So then their play is Reckless Rage here and here. No, it's a 6/5. Oh, they have... What's the Invigorated Rampage? So Rampage is +2 both. Connive discard spell. So Rampage would be... Rampage Virtuoso discard spell would make it a 5. That's 10 minus 3 is 7 plus 4 is 11, right? That's only 11? Make sure I did my math right. So Rampage costs 3. They go target both +2/+0. Virtuoso becomes 2, 4, 5 if they discard a spell, and then Hoplite would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 14 minus 3 is 11. +4/+0 on the Double Striker. So that scenario would be 4, 7, 14 minus 3 is 11 plus 1 is 12. So that'd be exactly lethal. So then I should just block here then, right? Just do both. Yeah. Because this prevents me from dying to Rampage both ways. And they can't kill the Adeline because it has 5 toughness, so I think this should be fine. They got +4 on Double Strike, it's 15. No, it's only 14. Well, yeah, 15. Yeah, 15 including the Hoplite, yeah. This block should beat Rampage. Unless I somehow did my math wrong. And because of the Thalia, they can't play another spell with the Rampage. Alright, got him. Let's go. Game deuce. Have to imagine this card's good. APK seems kind of bad. All their spells are so cheap. Specialist too slow. Reidane doesn't tax anything. I don't think Thalia's good. Sin Collector is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to do what I did last time and cut Stormseeker for Sin Collector. Like, being able to take, a God's Willing is important. Also, taking Anger could be good. Taking Reckless Rage could be good. They have a lot of spells. I don't think the deck is better than Mono White. I think Mono White probably has a better matchup spread. But I think this is maybe a little bit better into Rakdos, specifically because of Collected Company. I think that's where I'd be. I feel like that assessment makes sense. So I don't think it's a better overall deck, but I think it is slightly better against Rakdos. Stormseeker's just a better Rider Gigi. This hand's a little sketchy. It's really good if I draw a second green source. Curving 1, 2, 3 is nice. I might still mull it, though. We only have 3 total non-green lands in the deck. Drew 2 of them, which is kind of unfortunate. Kept 7. I'm going to throw this one back. It's close. It's definitely close. This hand is painfully slow, but I don't really think I can go to 5. Let's do this. Yeah, Stormseeker is just, you know, the fire version of Rider. Yeah, we found the 3rd non-green land. Okay, that's not bad. Makes this hand a little bit better. Yeah, it's also super hard to cast. Stormseeker is just a better card anyways. Refresh the page if you already opened it. Okay, I have it up here, I just haven't looked at it yet. Commune with Spirits. Commune with Spirits is top 4. You get an enchantment or land card, so that finds you Sigarda's. That's kind of cool. Open the Armory, Alseid, Kemba, Ornithopter, Skrelv, Spirited Companion. I don't know if I love the Spirited Companions, but they do. It is like a body that replaces itself that is nice. Like, it's a body for 8, it's also a body for Machikos. Is there an enchantment creature besides, like, an additional enchantment creature that has lifelink? Like Alseid, we could play Alseid plus something else that has lifelink. Even if it costs 2 mana, that's fine. I kind of like this deck. I don't know if I love the drums either, but... Jukai Naturalist, green-white, 2/2 lifelink enchantment spells cost 1 less. Not terrible. Not the worst card. That card didn't sound that bad. Does Catilda have lifelink? I thought it didn't. Is that the 3-drop? Tilda. That's the yeah. I don't want a 3-drop though. I want a 2-drop, a 1 or a 2-drop specifically. Soto, thank you very much for the 17 months. Funny enough, I actually sort of in the same boat. I ended up trying Toxic earlier this morning. I wasn't a huge fan of the Toxic deck. Where I felt it was good was when I was on the play, or if you have turn 2 Skrelv's Hive, even on the draw sometimes that's good enough, but I'm kind of in the same boat where I don't think the deck is particularly great when you don't have Skrelv's Hive. That's my assumption. But thank you for the 17, Soto. Just try an Atraxa deck. No, I didn't play with Audacity, but I think I should. We're going to play some... the next time we play Standard, we'll play some Toxic. There's also a really sweet... if you look at the challenge from Sunday, Soto, look at the Orzhov midrange deck from BCS in 7th place. That deck has been incredible for me. It's basically mono-white splash for main deck Kaya, and then sideboard Duress and Shieldred. That deck has been so good for me. I won a lot of matches with it this weekend. Probably Teamer, Barsic. Probably Teamer. I have God's Willing. I don't really think I can play around God's Willing. I think we just have to jam. Yeah, I don't really think there's a world that could beat God's Willing. I guess maybe I could Sin Collector and, like, chump block the Hoplite, but... Alright, you can go. Play group is maxed out on Shieldred. 3 other players can't justify spending. Oh, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. If you don't have access to them, then that makes sense, yeah. I mean, you could honestly just try the Rakdos Atraxa deck without Shieldred. I don't really think it's that necessary in that deck. Do I like Voice and Pioneer? No, not really. I feel like that's just not what Pioneer is about right now. It's a good sideboard card against blue-white specifically, but... Donkey, thank you so much for the 6 months, buddy. It's been a good 6 months. I appreciate you. Just you'll think of something good in the next 6 months. You got 6 more months, but to think of a good message before the year's up. So, thank you for the 6. No, that was game 2. We crushed them game 1. We played Thalia and they just missed a land drop. All right, we go again. Yeah, I think on the play that game probably would have been fine. But that happens a lot, you know, play draw scenario. This is Pack Leader into Adeline. No interaction. Is that good enough on the play, even against their deck? Probably. I think it's like just barely good enough. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this hand gets blown up if they have turn 2 Reckless Rage, but... Oh. So they kept their Rending Volley hand? Well, I'm pretty glad I kept this hand then. Because they 100% have Rending Volley. If they keep 7 and don't have a 1-drop, They definitely have volley. The Challenge Legends list playing Fibblethip. I saw that, Donber. Give me your thoughts on Fibblethip? I was really hoping I would draw Reflector Mage there. I guess we Adeline? I mean, we know they have Reckless, or we know they have Rending Volley, right? I just don't really have a better play, though. It's kind of tough. What is... I don't even know what Neonby does. Was the Sea Fling with Neonby? 2, right? Esteemed Speaker. White, blue, 2/1 flash, ETB, return a creature. When you do, you get the value. Yeah, no, that card's too slow, for sure. Definitely don't want that. Well, the issue with Coco is they're just gonna hold up Godspelling, right? Shit, did I just die by not blocking? Yeah, we're getting ever closer to that Doomwake Neon sign. Alright, take 12. Just minus 12 Keck W. This is not good. Alright, I'll cast Coco. I guess I have to do it pre-combat. I feel like we're probably dead. Oh my god, imagine if I hit Thalia Reflector Mage. Oh. Thalia Reflector Mage would have been disgusting. Thalia Mage is probably just GG. We gotta send both, right? I think we have to. Oh, we gotta send both. Faux show. Can maybe survive. Is that Copium? Type a 1 in the chat if you think we're dead. Yeah, I can easily die this turn. Although Thalia makes it a little bit, you know. Alright, Dastin Devati with a song request. What you got for me? Thalia might fuck things up. Some boo. Okay, I don't think that's lethal, right? Is it lethal? Alright, so 14. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it like almost exactsies? Damn it. We're close. We have 7 toughness, they have 14. No! We tried. We done tried. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat, you know, Virtuoso to double Invigorated Rampage. Good beats. I mean, I guess I could have left back the pack leader to not die to that situation, but then I'm just, like, chump blocking with my entire board, and then I'm probably still in a bad spot anyways. If I don't, yeah, I can't do that, but it is what it is. That's okay, I could take that L. I feel like that matchup is probably not very good, because your only interaction is 3 mana sorcery speed. I mean, I guess you have Thalia. That's how we won game 1, but I don't know, Tuck was pretty sweet. I enjoyed it. It was good.